what the hell has Beethoven to do with Corona? Well, pretty much, especially in the year 2020. There was the Beethoven anniversary, 250th birthday, and there was the coronavirus spread across the world. But there are more pleasant details also about Corona and Beethoven. First, let me ask, do you know this? May I introduce to you, this is Corona. Maybe you have thought, this is a fermata. You're right, this is a fermata. But the old name, the Latin name, which is still used in the Italian language, is corona, the crown. And what's the purpose of having a crown? It's marking notes and sometimes also rests in order to make them longer. This is to emphasize some climaxes, emphasize some calm places. If you prolong a tone, an accord, maybe also a pause. What would be Beethoven without Corona? Poor. Why? You know this? If you recognize there is no fermat on it, and if you perform this, it sounds like that. Familiar? But maybe not what you have in mind. What you have in mind is written in that way, with fermatas on it. And this is the original text of Beethoven. This sounds more familiar. So this is a question of the length. And this makes this theme so dramatic and so impressive, and so it has become that popular because of Corona. Besides making rests or tones or accords longer, there is another meaning. Think about a solo concerto. You know, mostly at the end of a movement, there is the orchestra stopping and listening to the soloist who is playing without an orchestra, the so-called cadenza. And this point is exactly marked with a corona, with a fermata, advising the orchestra, now you have played till here, but this is the place where you stop playing, and it's up to the soloist now to improvise or to play a cadenza after the text of the composer. It might be sound like that if you imagine an orchestra tutti sounding like an open conclusion, not this would close the whole thing, finish, but sorry. Holding open the situation and now inviting the soloist to play a cadenza. Maybe like that. A very short one, but just to show you, with the trill, the soloist mostly finishes the cadenza and invites now the orchestra to follow him or to accompany him or to do the last finishing tutti.